Hello guys, Boss Ferrer Wrestling here, and we're here to talk about the Greatest Royal Rumble. But, unfortunately, on a slightly somber note, we do have to talk about the loss of Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, he was dubbed the living legend, kind of like.
Well, I mean, to have a title reign that basically lasts like 8 years in
Yeah,
one run,
well,
it's
it
just
was,
unheard of.
his first
It's
one was like
ridiculous.
11 years, I think, and then he had like a broken neck. He had to give the belt up. I think
I mean, combined total, I think it's
13 years in total,
Yeah,
something like that.
something like
It's outrageous.
Like, yeah, it's, as Will said, I believe it was the day after we found out, you're glad he made it into the Hall of Fame whilst he was still alive.
Yeah, I'm glad like they patched it. He patched stuff up with Vince and stuff. I mean, obviously Triple H kind of made the call, but it's nice because if there's anyone deserving to be in that Hall of Fame, it's him.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy sold out Madison
Isn't it
Square
like, yeah,
Garden.
he's main evented Madison Square Garden the most times out of anyone.
Yeah,
120?
Really? What,
183, something like that?
He's-
Even over Hulk Hogan.
He sold.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's back in the day when Madison
yeah, like
Square
in the
Garden
60s,
was their like
70s.
only venue.
Oh, yeah, alright, fair enough.
Yeah, I think it was like he sold that out, not like headlining, without if you do. Do you want to count as Hall of Fame stuff as well? Because he headlined that class,
Yeah,
which was at
Do you
MSG.
headline that one?
Yeah, at MSG. He sold out that place like 188 times his entire career,
Jesus Christ.
which
like-
is unreal. This is like a record. I don't even know if
I
nice.
get he's a bit hard for us to talk about because this is sort of like
60s, 70s.
pre-Golden Age wrestling,
Well, I mean,
and yeah, let's put it this way, this is back in the was he WWWF or even before that?
no, I think it was like WWWF. Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, our hearts go out to you, Bruno, and your family. And should we move on to?
I mean, if we end that bit just by saying, Paul Heyman said he's like the greatest champion in all of sports entertainment like ever.
There you go.
The records speak for themselves, really, don't they? So.
Yep. Right, and back onto what we came here to talk about.
The greatest Royal Rumble.
Yes, the greatest Royal Rumble.
50-man
Royal
Royal
Rumble
Rumble event
in Saudi Arabia.
where there's no women's matches.
Right. Okay, before we talk about the actual card,
Let's just get one thing straight.
this has been an ongoing annoyance.
Basically, it pisses the three of us off that there's assholes that think they can change the country's law.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, the amount of people
That's
that, like...
putting it in
like-
nice terms.
I think it was Facebook. I think it was like someone saying like, I was like, we can't change someone like another country's laws.
I
unless,
agree.
Yeah, and then this person goes and decides to come and goes, well, we can. It's like, no, you
Alright,
can't.
You
Shut the
cannot.
fuck
You
up.
cno laws. Okay. Now, guys,
We have no say in the matter.
I am being serious when I say this. Okay. Attitudes like that are what cause terrorism. The reason terrorism exists is because they want the West to stop interfering with matters in the East. That's it. They have their laws, we have our laws. It's a different world.
Yeah, it's a different culture. We have to respect their culture.
Exactly.
And you never know, it might change in the future. I mean, they had the women's match
In Iran.
I think it was in Iran.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and even then they had to be like pretty much fully clothed.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like that shows change. That shows progress.
But this is Saudi Arabia.
Who's to say that isn't going to happen in the future for other
Unfortunately,
countries?
do you know the reason why women aren't allowed to compete at it? Women aren't allowed to play sports or watch sports in Saudi.
Well, the thing is, I saw something earlier, and it was like women are only allowed to go to this event if they're going with their families. They're not allowed to go by themselves.
Yeah.
Jewish people aren't allowed to go either,
Really?
which is why there was a big thing about Paul Heyman not going, and why
Is
Goldberg.
he not going or is he going?
Goldberg is probably not going to be there either.
Well, Goldberg be there anyway.
To be a legend in the Rumble.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, mate, there's 50 men.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense when you say it like that, but like,
But I think Heyman is going because I think they've somehow managed to worm his way in.
yeah,
But like I was reading, I was like, Jesus, they are pretty strict with their rules. But like it's their country,
Yeah.
they're allowed to be like that.
and as far
And
as
they're putting the money into it, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
they
I mean,
decide.
They've just hosting the the event alone.
It's between $100 million and $200 million
that they've already made, and that's not.
And that's before ticket sales
and merch sales and everything else, which is outrageous.
Like, no, alright, War Culture, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. No, WWE aren't selling their souls in doing this. And, secondly, I don't think it's a backward step for the company. Like, they're not allowing women to compete because they're being assholes. They're not allowing women to compete because they're not allowed to compete.
No, they're happy that they're managing to spread as far as these countries.
Yeah.
And getting a even bigger audience.
Like, unfortunately, it's a business. We need to remember this, okay?
It's almost like a double-edged thing, isn't it?
It is a double-edged thing. But, yeah, basically, all y'all with stupid opinions.
Yeah.
Get informed, please.
Basically, it annoys us.
In a sense, I don't mind IWC, but then there's that section of IWC that I just despise because they're idiots.
They're almost like real hardcore kind of.
No, they're not hardcore.
No, they're not even that. They're like 10-year-old kids.
They're the 10-year-old kids who wear the Bullet Club t-shirts.
Yeah.
They like to think they're hardcore.
Yeah. Right. Anyhow.
But yeah, onto the card. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the card, okay?
Okay, shall we start with, say, the more fake and tag title match?
No, I'm going to start on what the website says.
The fact that it's just pretty much a gimmick.
Obviously, the Rumble will be ending the show.
It's almost like a gimmick match card.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing.
Okay, alright. So we are going off CBSSports.com. Now, according to this website, our card for this event starts off with Bludgeon Brothers versus Usos in a title match.
Bludgeon Brothers winning.
Well,
yeah, I can't see him. I can't see.
Because the thing is, the whole on SmackDown wanted like the Eric Rowan lost because Naomi interfered.
Yeah,
like we just said, no women allowed.
That's actually a very fair point.
Bludgeon Brothers win.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to side with these two on that.
See, if he said more things like that, we might think about paying him at some point.
Nah. He got us our microphone. We're not paying him any more than that.
So we've not said anything then.
No.
Can we get back onto the card, please? This is just really on a tangent.
Oh, about on a tangent. We've already had a master tangent.
3 of them already, aren't there?
That's true. Alright, anyhow. Second match, apparently, is Raw Tag Titles. You got... What... I love... Someone described these two as the magic homeless people.
But the thing is, I don't know what WWE actually given as a name, because they've given them like 2 names. They've given them the Woken Warriors or the Deleter of Worlds.
We'll call them the Deleter of Worlds.
I think the actual name is Woken Warriors, and
I'm just going with
the Deleter of Worlds, the Woken Warriors. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
is that their kind of?
It's their tag.
Yeah, I think it's like the whole
team moniker.
It's like the whole thing with the bar. Like for ages, they were just going, "Oh, it's Sheamus and Cesaro." But Sheamus and Cesaro kept going like. Reset the bar, so technically they've been the bar all along, but they just didn't, it took them like 4 months to actually go, oh yeah, they're the bar.
But considering how Stephanie McMahon loves marketing, they're not very good at it, are they? It takes a long time to click.
Not if they don't come up with it.
Yeah. Right, anyhow, so yeah, who's winning this? So, you reckon?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Deleter of...
I mean, it would be interesting Swerve to see the bar win it, because they're now on SmackDown, but I think...
when you say it like that, yeah, but Wyatt and Hardy are winning it. Because A, Bray Wyatt Bastard needs something.
Logic prevails.
And secondly, Matt Hardy he went for Andre the Giant match tomorrow. They need to give him something to actually sort of. He has to be
the first person to really actually give him something for him.
It'll be interesting as well, because if they do win, Bray will have won the tag titles on both shows.
That's what I was just thinking.
Which not a lot of people have done.
Alright, cool.
I mean, it's fair titles.
Right.
Not enough.
Yeah,
it's fair titles.
It's not enough.
I don't recall 2.
The 2 tag. Well, if he wins this one, 2 tag titles on the WWE.
No.
Well, Wyatt's not NXT tag champs as well.
No.
Well, Harper and Rowan were, but
they were tag champs,
but they weren't part of.
They were pre-Wyatt family.
They were part of the Wyatt family, but they were as the tag team. They
hadn't joined up with Bray.
Okay.
No, they were part of Bray, but Bray just didn't.
That's what I mean. Like they didn't
free ball rule. He just sit outside on his rocking chair, just watching and laughing.
That's much. Alright, the US title match. Jeff Hardy versus Jinder.
Jeff's keeping it.
The thing is, last time I put money on Jinder, I actually came off better.
Yeah, but Jinder's on Raw. It would make no sense.
Jeff's winning it.
Okay, Yeah, it just occurred to me.
Logic.
Should they not have waited to do Superstar Shake-Up till after this event?
No, to me that would have made...
No, because all pay-per-views are co-branded now, aren't they?
But the thing is, because, you had, you set up these matches, the bar and the blooming Raw
yeah,
titles. Oh, yeah, they go in SmackDown.
That's what I mean,
Yeah, that's not...
Yeah, but remember, it's just kind of like an exposure thing. It's not like... That's what they've got.
They should have announced the actual Raw tag title match after the Superstar Shake-Up, because that way you go, the bar on SmackDown now, so therefore they can't take part, so you have... Working always against
A-OK.
Alright, so, yeah, I am going to say gender, believe it or not.
So
Jesus Christ, man.
Mate, you got me money last time, so...
well, let's...
First I was going to get a Mudra shirt, I might as well get him a ginger shirt this
well,
time.
a ginger shirt? Calm down.
I don't need a Mick Hucknall t-shirt, get out of there.
I'll get you a Sheamus one, fella.
You know, I'd probably take that, to be honest.
It's not a bad idea.
I'll take a fella.
Right. You take a fella?
I'll take a fella.
Jesus Christ.
What has this become?
I was about to say I'll take a fella shirt, but I was like, it doesn't sound right. I was going to change it to Sheamus, and I just didn't say anything.
Right, this podcast goes down the drain now.
Mate, it always does.
Yeah, so
right.
What's the next one?
John Cena versus Triple H.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I feel obviously Cena will win.
Because
you know
obviously he
what?
has redemption for his...
No, see,
Well, no, because
I'm
it's a
actually feeling
feel
Triple H
good.
is going to win
I have a feeling
for
Triple
that
H-
reason, just to keep on pushing what Cena gonna do.
That's part of me what's thinking. Like, are they going to actually end up pushing Cena to the point where Cena just cracks and just like...
So then he has a breakup, loses at Mania, loses at Greatest Royal Rumble.
Loses at loses at SummerSlam, loses at Survivor Series.
Just keeps on
The
losing.
year of losers, and
Well, his
And-
year of
and-
losers was like
And
last.
come runner up in next year's Royal Rumbles.
don't say that because he came final 3 last year.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he didn't
no,
win
no.
it. That's the good thing.
Sure.
But the thing is, he has lost a lot of matches in the past year,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
When was the last time he held the WWE title? Was it 2 years ago?
Yes,
3
when he
years
beat
ago?
AJ Styles
At the
for it.
Rumble, 2016.
It's
And
got to be over 2 years
so,
he's had
yeah.
since he's had an actual
John
main title.
Matt-
John
match
Cena
awesome.
does not need another title.
No.
He
at
will
all.
though. He will. He'll break it and then.
And then what? Like, he's got nothing else to prove in the company,
He
and
will
they
break
don't
it.
need his name.
He will break
Yeah,
it
but
and then
neither
he'll get
does Brock
someone.
Lesnar.
He'll break it and then he'll
I
get
know.
someone to
Do
actually
you know
beat
why
him,
they're
that's
keeping
gonna
the
be
title on
the
Brock
next thing.
Lesnar? To erase CM Punk from the history book?
It depends what happens at the Rumble.
Mate, it doesn't matter what happens at the Rumble.
Yeah, it does.
Lesnar's retaining.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
So, I'm going
Right.
to go Trips.
Alright, so I'm going Triple H, you're going Triple H, and you're saying
I'm
Cena.
going to say Cena.
Alright.
It could go either way, that
Only
one.
because
but
it's like a happy
to
thing.
me, to me, it's like a nothing match, really. It's like nothing much.
It's going to be good though.
It's going to be a good match.
To be
but it's
perfectly
not
honest,
much,
the majority of this event I'd consider a nothing.
I don't know, there's a lot.
Right, then we've got the casket match. The Undertaker versus Rusev.
Which was Chris Jericho, then come back to Rusev.
No, it was Rusev, then Jericho,
It's
then Rusev
Rusev,
again.
then, yeah.
Yeah, the whole kind of thing about this match is weird. Like,
Yeah.
Lana...
Like, it kind of
Lana-
comes across like they only reinserted Rusev into it to punish him for
No,
voicing his opinion on
no,
Twitter.
no.
I think
it's-
it's more the fact they had Rusev in it
I
because
think
they
it-
wanted to bury him.
I feel
And
as if
then
they
obviously he started
planned-
complaining, so then they put Jericho in it because they weren't sure if he was actually going to be staying with the company. And then they sorted things out, but they're still planning to bury him with Taker. But part of me does say Rusev could win this.
I don't know. It takes
Well,
appearing more than once this
Yeah,
year.
Taker's going to have a triumphant return.
Because
Because
the casket match, they can return as badass.
we've gone past the point of that, and
Don't say it when he's in the room, right?
I know I'm not by myself.
You are in this conversation.
Oh yeah, in this conversation I am.
I'm just going to say Taker.
Unfortunately,
the
it's not
interesting-
often I want to bet against Rusev, but I'm with you. I'm saying Taker.
Coming from the guy who bet against him at Mania when you said gender.
Hey.
Get out of here!
Hey, I won on that. So.
I'm put for it. I'm going to go Rusev.
Alright, fair enough.
I just want to mix it
It
up.
would be interesting.
Someone has to cheer on the poor lad.
It would be really interesting if he did win it.
I mean, it's
feel.
a big statement in itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Rusev going up against Taker.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying the first. I just didn't like the whole kind of storyline kind of thing where Lana didn't want him to be in it, and then
they fucked it up by doing that.
and now
Really?
it's kind of like, oh no, I want him to be in the match. Like, oh what? Like seriously?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now we get on to two sort of important matches.
Well,
There's a few,
not the
Yeah.
important match, but
The
there's
WWE
two-
title
two-
match.
yeah.
Styles Knack.
which
Next
is a
one.
normal match, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a normal 1-on-1.
I'm saying Knack winning. It doesn't even matter if it's winning by DQ. I'm saying Knack's winning.
Alright, I'd say Knack wins by DQ. No title change.
I'm just saying Knack wins.
I'm saying Knack wins.
Okay. So we unanimously agree Knack is going to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
In my opinion, really, he's going to win the title.
He's going to win the title, but they're not going to do it for Royal Rumble.
No, that's what I mean. In my opinion, he's going to actually get the title at the Rumble. They will do a title change.
Yeah, it's
good. And then Styles gets a rematch at Backlash.
Yeah. That's it. I think they keep it till Backlash
if
for
not,
to win the title.
To be fair,
because
I don't know. Why would you so much money?
Yeah, but why would you put a title change on a show which, as it stands, is a one-off?
Yeah, as it stands, but
yeah, that's my point. Like they're not gonna sort of get anything out of it.
That's the thing, though.
One way
they could do it, like if Knack wins by DQ, then have him win the title at Backlash, that'll be a year since his main roster debut.
There you go, then.
I'd still have him win at the Royal Rumble.
No, that he faced Dolph Ziggler in his first.
all NXT call-ups.
I just want to say something real quick. I actually really like Knack's new theme as well.
He's got a new theme. What?
Has he got a new theme?
He's got like new music with lyrics like over it. It's right. It's similar.
Yep.
But it's Japanese.
So still got that.
Yeah. But it's Japanese singing over it, and the lyrics are hilarious. The lyrics
I do
are
not
like,
speak English.
Yeah, that's one of the lines. It's like, I'm gonna punch your nuts into your guts and stuff. I'll put it on afterwards. It's amazing. So it actually works really well with his heel-like character.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they haven't changed Sammy's theme for this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's just
that suits him.
Yeah,
that's all like
pompous asshole.
Right. Then we got Lesnar Reigns.
Cage match.
Cage match, is that?
Yeah.
All right. The website doesn't
that
say
should make the match really interesting.
And
I'm saying Lesnar.
I'm saying Lesnar.
I think Reigns can get busted open again.
I'm just gonna say Reigns for the hell of it.
Do you know why I'm saying Lesnar? For the exact same reason I said Styles was going to retain.
Because it's a one-off.
Yeah, and they want to erase CM Punk from the history book.
But
they want to keep Lesnar's title reign keep going until he's scratched that name out.
See, it's an interesting point. But this what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And it goes against me picking Reigns.
What?
He hasn't put any USADA. He hasn't put a sample into USADA yet, which means that he still has to wait 6 months before he can even fight or even negotiate a fight.
Exactly. So they can keep the belt on for another 6 months to bullshit.
But the thing is, the amount of money they're spending on him.
My question is
ridiculous.
Is with Backlash, is Lesnar booked to appear?
No, I don't.
No. Of course not.
Because that's the thing, though. It's like
otherwise he'll be earning $1.2 million in the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is Lesnar.
It's still.
To be fair, mate, McGregor earns about one night. So
part of that does maybe hint at maybe Reigns wins it so they can have a Universal title match at Backlash.
Yeah, against Joe. And who doesn't want that?
But Joe's on SmackDown. That's the thing with the Superstar Shake-Up. That's where it's confused people.
Alright, okay.
Doesn't matter. At
so
least Joe's gonna be fighting.
I'm still saying Lesnar. I'm gonna say Reigns gonna get busted open again.
You're saying Lesnar, you say Reigns.
I'm gonna say Reigns because, like Rigdon said with Rusev, someone has to.
Yeah.
We want to try and make it diverse.
Right, and then we've got the 50-man Rumble. Do we want to hear?
Whoa! You're missing a match.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
According to his website, I'm not.
You haven't said the IC match.
Of course, yes, the ladder match. Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Miz, and Rollins.
It's not on the website. That's why.
You're saying possibly Lashley as well.
Lashley might be added to it.
Okay, right. I didn't miss a match intentionally. Then at CBS Sports, you're missing a match apparently.
Yeah, but CBS stands for crappy bullshit.
Nice. That's the proper Taz bloody commentary then.
Get me on colour commentary.
I'm gonna say Rollins. To me, it's like Balor's got a chance, but I say Rollins.
Holy crap! Is he betting against his boy?
The
I'm
thing
betting against my boy.
I read something about Miz breaking Jericho's record.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I mean. The Superstar Shake-Up's confused things.
It is confusing.
Yeah.
But at least that would have Daniel Bryan win back the last title.
If he's right with the US title, then the kind of title could be going to SmackDown.
That's true. So I'm gonna say Miz for the match.
So yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm
I'd
actually.
love to see Joe win it.
I'm saying
but
oh, hang on. Did you say Lashley's at this match?
Potentially.
He might be added.
Okay, right. So as it stands, I'm saying Rollins is going to retain.
Yeah, but we all know what to say about rumours. You kind of have to take him 50-50.
I feel Miz will eventually beat Jericho's record.
Oh yeah, he will.
Miz will become the longest reigning
and
kind of
he
champion.
Deserves it. He fully deserves it.
When he was getting close up, I think it was about 5 reigns in, and I was like, no, I don't
like
want
Barrett.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want Miz being it. And then Miz became what he is today, and it's like, I'm fine with him being Jericho.
I think we all agree with what he's.
But I'd like the IC title to be taken at the time, and then when they're both on 9, be Jericho v Miz.
So that would be.
And then
cool.
the winner becomes 10.
Yeah.
That's what I'd
but
like.
The thing is, if like, if he wins it, then you can have the Miz, Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan faces the Miz for the title that was the last title that he won.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And then he had to fake it, didn't he? So.
Yeah, and then
Ryback won it in Elimination Chamber.
And then obviously
good job, Ryback.
Then you could work with that and have Daniel Bryan slowly make his way back to the WWE title.
That is true, but I'd also like to see Miz win Money of Bank.
Just
to cash in on Daniel Bryan.
Which would be insane. The amount of heat you get is unreal.
Oh God, yeah.
Atomic heat. Not as in Tommaso Ciampa heat, but
not over 9,000 heat. But
no, his heat level is over like.
I mean, he's my spirit animal.
He's over like Roman Reigns' heat level, which is unreal.
Right now, so then we got 50-man Rumble. Now, do you want me to list the names?
I think there's only 2 favourites for this match.
Right.
I've got 3.
My 2 favourites are Daniel Bryan and Braun Strowman.
See, Braun's one of mine.
I think
easy.
I think
got Jericho and Trips.
List. Bugger me. Alright, this list has the odds on it. Okay.
Right.
So the favourite to win, so smallest odds, is Daniel Bryan. The most unlikely to win is Big Dave.
It should be.
It's 10,000 to 1.
It should be Kurt Hawkins, surely.
I don't think he's on it.
Oh, he's just not on because of the crap bullshit website.
Zack Ryder's not going anymore.
No, because he got a knee injury.
Yeah, it's because he actually got injured, which is fair enough. Do you want me to list the names, or are we not that interested?
Are you going to name all 50?
I don't know if it's got all 50 on it, but...
We can probably... If we give like a rough 10.
Alright, so Bryan, Strowman, Lashley, Joe, Cass, Jericho, Corbin, Elias, Ambrose, Mysterio, Orton, Balor, Jinder, Rusev, Zayn, Owen, Ziggler, Styles, Knack, Jeff, Kane, Lesnar, Reigns, Almas.
There'd be no point having Lesnar in the Rumble either.
Big Show, Bobby Roode, Bray Wyatt, Miz, apparently Big Dave. If Big Dave's going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, please.
The only reason I'd have Lesnar in the Rumble is for him and Lashley to square off.
Yeah.
Not for them to have, like, not for them to start anything, just for them to square off.
Alright, so that's what the website says, and... to be honest, there's no one... Like, this entire 50-man Rumble thing is, I generally think, a massive waste of everyone's time, because they don't get...
I love a good Rumble.
Not a waste of their time, mate, with the amount of money they just made
not
already.
for the company, but in terms of, like, what the winner gets...
Oh, yeah, a trophy.
It's a nothing accomplishment.
I think you do get a title shot as well.
Well, I hope so. So that means that Bryan, Strowman, I'm going to say Mysterio. They're my 3 picks to win it.
So shall each of us make 3 picks, just in case there's someone that's not in it that we pick?
Yeah, it can do.
Because I think the Strowman will ruin Reigns' elimination record in this one as well.
I don't know if it would count as in the same
it's
record.
Still a Rumble,
because that's a 30-man Rumble elimination.
Because there's more people in it.
It's still a Royal
That means,
Rumble.
technically speaking, that also means that Strowman's elimination chamber record doesn't count either. Because that had an extra person in it.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking
about that.
that.
I'll count that as one because obviously, like he still had the 4 pods sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm still going to count, like, if he does eliminate.
Yeah, I mean...
Was it 13 he has to eliminate?
But I think Reigns' record is 13.
That's almost half a Rumble.
Yeah.
By himself. That's like proper wrestling.
But you
game.
feel if anyone could beat that, it would be Strowman.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much like you wait for them to come out in a wrestling game, you throw them over, you eliminate them, and you do it that way.
My 3. I'm gonna go with Braun, Trips, or Jericho.
All right, I'm gonna go Bryan. I'm actually gonna take my time to think about this.
He's gonna say Big Dave.
I am gonna say Big Dave. you knew full well I was gonna say Big Dave.
If he doesn't come out at 50, Kyle,
I'm gonna be devastated. If he doesn't come out at 50,
you're gonna be crying.
Maybe. Because it's actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Wyatt.
It's not a bad idea.
Because it's sort of a nothing match.
Kind of depends.
Kind of like the Under Badge Memorial. I'm supposed to win like an accomplishment, which
and then have them win the tag titles in the same night as well.
Yeah, that means they don't win. But you both give them something. It will give them a push.
Mate, what about Cesaro winning it?
I'd like to see Cesaro win it.
Fucking one of those.
What about if Sanity appear in it and Killian Dane wins it?
Oh, get him off.
I love Killian Dane.
Yeah, but he needs to do his own thing first before anything.
No, I think Sanity will be in the Rumble.
Right.
Actually, to be fair, I think they will attack the Bludgeon Brothers after
It'd be fucking cool if Cien's in it. Because he's
Yes.
like...
Cien, yeah.
He is in it.
Yeah, he's both names, aren't there?
Well, he's destined for great.
It'd be nice if Black's in it as well.
Yeah.
The
Alistair Black stand with...
even Gargano and Ciampa, like, you know, they square off and they just like, you know, just spills out.
They're
They
one
eliminate each other.
they're
and
one and
just, like,
two.
yeah. Oh god, yes.
Do you imagine
Do
Ciampa
it.
just
No,
come out with no music?
failing that, you put in, like, Gargano really early, like, 1 to 3 sort of thing.
And then
I then
put Ciampa
have-
in about 20 sort of thing.
No, have Ciampa come out very last. Have John go the whole thing until he gets to Ciampa.
and
And then have
eliminate each
Ciampa
other.
eliminated.
Or eliminate each
And
other.
then you'll see secretly that Roman Reigns wasn't eliminated.
Yeah.
He just went under the bottom rope and he'll come in and win.
You know, he's
Yeah,
not eliminating my spirit animal.
The difference is that Naomi done that, and I actually like Naomi compared to Reigns.
That's what I mean. That's what happened with Reigns like a few
No, it
Rumbles ago, wasn't
well,
it?
he thought he won it, and then Rusev turned out wasn't actually eliminated, and then just eliminated.
Yeah, but then
Rusev
when the
anyway.
League of Nations took him out,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he come back and won it.
Right, okay, so who are your picks again?
What of the Rumble?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Jericho, Trips or Braun.
Alright, you're saying Brian, Strowman, or War.
Ray.
Alright.
Ray.
And then I'm going Brian, Big Dave, Wyatt. So
They're good picks. Good picks.
I will add one. Like, it's obviously not a prediction thing, but I have one question. On the spot, 5 surprise entrants each.
5.
Yeah.
Big Dave.
Goldust.
One counts
I was
surprise
gonna
actually
say,
on
yeah.
the roster.
If he barely does
Actually,
anything-
no. I don't think Goldust will be there because I suspect Saudi aren't that they don't like the gays, and because
He's not gay.
no, but the character's always been implied to be. So I suspect he won't be there at all.
That means that Balor shouldn't be there.
That is true, actually.
I know, Rickton. I know it's painful. I know it's painful.
I mean, he is a Spurs fan, though. So, I mean,
Oh, and you like him?
I like him,
You
but that's the
treacherous
worst.
bastard.
That's the worst thing about him. It's
Treacherous
Spurs.
dog.
But yeah, basically,
Big Dave.
Jake Snake, DDP,
You can't just say.
Boogeyman,
I don't know about
You,
Boogeyman.
you know what?
He
Actually,
would terrify people.
Iron Sheik,
Nah, I think
Sabu.
he's pretty much committed to a wheelchair.
Iron Sheik's also absolutely bastard mental.
Sabu,
Don't go. I love you, Iron Sheik, but he's mental.
Yeah, he's taken one too many Quaaludes.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh no,
If I'd been the actual Royal Rumble, I'd take Hulk Hogan.
he'd be too busy
Hulk
watching it.
Hogan.
5 surprise entrants. Big Dave. For anyone that doesn't know who Big Dave is, it's Dave Bautista.
But if you've also been listening
And
to
if
us,
you just
we-
call
we-
him Batista, you just have a slap.
Yeah, it's Big Dave.
We've talked about Big Dave, I think, nearly every episode since we started.
It's 'cause you
Especially,
missed
well,
him.
since the Rumble, wasn't it? So, yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
we want
because
Big Dave
he
in
didn't
it.
come out.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Dave for Big Dave versus Big Cass.
That'd be cool. I'd like
Yeah,
to see him
I
spine buster him.
Yeah, I'd just like to see him flatten, but big ass.
Right, I'm going to say Elijah Burke.
I read he might be coming back.
He was seen behind the scenes at SmackDown, so I'm going to say Elijah Burke.
Yeah, I'd actually like to see him come back.
Not as the Pope, though.
Nah.
You can't really get away with that gimmick now. Can't be giving hoes money. Who else is there? Surprise.
MVP.
I'd love him, but I don't think he'll be
I don't
there.
think I guess he MVP.
Godfather?
See, I'd like... No.
Henry?
Mark Henry, yes, because
No,
he's in
because
Saudi.
Mark Henry has already been announced for it.
I was say,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
so it's the
I
Great
know
Khali.
Kane has.
So the Great
Oh,
Khali
God.
is...
He's winning it, isn't he?
Oh god.
Oh, God.
I'd like to see... who's that? This might sound weird.
Yep.
Who's that woman he trained?
Oh, Kavita.
I'd like to see her in it, because
But
she
she
could...
won't be, will she?
No, but she could take so many of those dudes out.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh,
Like-
I'd like to see Ronda in it.
like-
Wait.
Or like
No,
Beth
right.
Phoenix. She'd do like Beth Phoenix China stuff.
Um,
They could probably do that with her. Who else? It's difficult because when you've read stuff and you know who's going, it's
Yeah.
hard to think of.
Dudley Boys?
Who?
Dudley Boys?
I've always said the Venga Boys. I was like, what? Yeah, no, actually, I'm gonna go with Devon.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Bubba's had a Royal Rumble appearance. Stephen hasn't.
Bubba probably will.
Road Dogg? Behind the stages for SmackDown,
nah,
isn't he?
there was not Road Dogg towards anus.
What about Ric Flair?
No,
No, it won't, because obviously that.
I don't think he'd echo with hot weather.
Bob Backlund.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's getting a little bit out for the box.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Just because he wrestled the other day in Japan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh.
Because he won the first ever Royal Rumble. We might as well track him into the biggest.
And I was being serious with my back, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I know you are.
Yeah.
And
I'm being serious with Jim Duggan.
one more. This is really hard, actually.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash.
Okay.
I like to see some big sexy in the Rumble.
In the image, though.
Where he tear his quads come down.
No. Like, I think we love that joke as much as we do.
No, I thought that's the whole reason he wasn't at the Raw 25th anniversary.
I don't know about that. But
Right.
Orton wasn't there either. But I love Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. He's amazing. He's so funny. And his jackknife is disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Obviously, yeah, you were saying about that whole thing about Goldberg. Not sure about him being in because obviously
He's Jewish.
I'm going Big Dave. Yeah, he's one of my picks. So I'll go Big Dave. I actually had a couple of names. Who the hell was it? Roderick Strong.
None of us said
and NXT.
guys.
I was thinking mainly just legends, really.
Yeah. I'm saying Roddy Strong just on principle. If you had Adam Cole in the actual Royal Rumble, so
and
have
CN.
and CN, yeah.
This time you have Roddy Strong and Black.
That's
and CN. But CN's technically a member of SmackDown now.
You can't use picks now. You said yours.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm not saying they're my picks. I'm just saying, like, no.
Stop fighting, children.
Time for fisticuffs.
Simon Gotch.
Ooh. Simon Grim. So he's going
Simon
well.
Gotch.
What? Sammy Callahan?
After SmackDown,
Crazy
baseball
bastard.
Yeah, I've gone completely blank to who I was going to say. I actually had 5 names. You say yours if I think of mine. But do you say all 5?
Yeah.
Do you want to change any of them?
Boogeyman, Jake the Snake,
Yep.
DDP, Sabu, Iron Sheik.
Well, we know Iron Sheik's definitely.
Well, okay, maybe instead of Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, but
If Sabu smokes enough weed, you never know.
Yeah, he might get bloody
Bring him
Randy
for
Orton
bloody
suspended again.
But RVD.
RVD doesn't want to wrestle anymore.
He wants to tone down his wrestling.
Yeah. Kenny Omega.
Don't even start.
Don't even tease that. You will kill well.
Cody Rhodes.
If he says one other name, I'm gonna die.
I get told off whenever I mention Okada, and yet he's allowed to.
Yeah, but he mentioned Omega and fucking Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. What a prick.
Abyss.
No. Hang on. Do you know who else I'm going to say? The Hurricane.
That's 3. That's 3.
Okay.
So we've got Big Dave,
Big Dave.
Hurricane.
Would Drake Maverick start count? That's another one we missed.
What's that?
The Cruiserweight title match.
Wasn't off website either.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God, yeah.
Cedric versus Callisto. Cedric's winning.
Cedric.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
go on Cedric.
Buddy Murphy.
Ooh, that's good.
You know, that's not a bad shout, actually.
The storyline
What
they're
about
running
people-
with him at the minute is
Yeah.
one of the best
What
storylines they've
about
got
people
going.
like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate and stuff?
Yeah, but we didn't say about that now.
No, but I mean,
It gives more kind of leeway for Kyle now. So you got Big Dave
Big Dave, Roddy Strong.
and Roddy so
and
far,
Hurricane.
and Hurricane.
And Hurricane.
Backbreak.
So you got Hurricane, I got Boogeyman.
Yeah.
I want them to square off.
I got Bob Backlund.
You all got a Madman.
I don't know, because, like, you guys have both thought, like, sort of really outside the box, and...
Because they put
crap,
so much
who-
money into it.
Who's the guy
Could say
they've...
Taker if you wanted.
He's in it anyway.
Is he in
I
it?
think so.
Who is it they signed recently? Is it Keith Lee?
There's
might-
rumours
yeah.
that he's
Yeah.
signed.
Because he's dropped all his belts, but he was in a car accident, so he might just be having time off.
Oh,
Injuries.
fair enough. Neville.
Oh,
That's 4.
I wish.
You know Stone Cold toned down going to the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that because obviously,
'Cause-
to me, like it's like Shawn Michaels in the way of Stone Cold. It's like he's done. He's
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
But
He will appear, but he won't.
He's had his last
wrestle.
appearance like WrestleMania 32.
That was the last time he said he was going to give a stunner,
Yeah.
but he's appeared since then.
Did he start anyone?
Yeah, Saviour.
And
that-
no,
no,
he
that
did. He
was
stunned,
WrestleMania
he stunned Shane and Vince Raw 25.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
I asked because it's Raw 25 though.
Yeah, and he said it was okay. Walked past Cena, and Cena was like, "What? That was fucking awesome." they're literally, I think they're literally his words. You got one more, Kyle.
Yeah, no.
Maxwell.
That was stupid.
I don't know. He has a Windows name. Nicholas.
Oh, don't.
because he's gonna get these hands.
Yeah, he's gonna help Braun Strowman win.
Oh my, no, alright. You guys are both gonna hate me for doing this, okay?
That's right. You got like
okay.
I say, you're entitled, obviously.
Do you know who I'm gonna say?
Do not say gender.
No, I'm not gonna say gender. No, because you know he's gonna be in it anyway.
You say gender enough anyway.
That is true.
Vacant.
Mate, no, I'd rather
he's
vacant
losing because the first person that goes. You know,
Okay, are you ready for this?
bump bump.
TJ Perkins.
He's the part of the company. I didn't count as a surprise.
You know what? I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in me.
I'm
But you saying
disgusted.
Rockstar Spud?
Yeah, because he hasn't actually wrestled.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he's gonna wait till there's actually a opportunity for him to do it.
I think he has to step down as GM of 205 before he can actually wrestle. But I like him as
You're
general manager.
disgusting. You are.
Hey, I said his name. Doesn't mean I want him to win. I want Big Dave to win.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
In Drax paint.
No.
But I'll be honest. I've watched a lot of Drax the last couple of days.
I want to see him out the pain.
I was in Spinebuster someone. I was in Spinebuster TJ Perkins.
Oh.
No, because TJ Perkins would end up as a
Batista
puddle
bomb TJ.
on the steel steps.
Dead.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's your
like,
5, is it?
That's all the match.
That's.
Well, now it's on to Will's little quizzy quiz.
Wait, I don't know if he's finished writing yet.
It's alright. I can probably jumble two questions up anyway.
Alright, so
Every week we have a quiz.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know,
Every podcast.
I don't know if it'll be every podcast because our next one will be theoretically next week because it's Backlash on
May the
May
9th?
6th.
Oh.
We can come up with a topic that can be kind of quizzy there. So.
Yeah, we can probably come up with a few questions for one another or something.
That's true. Well, maybe one day what we should probably do is, for some reason we've been doing this for a few months now and we haven't actually started social networks, so we should probably start social networks and put stuff on this for you guys listening to do.
Yeah, no, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, send us questions and stuff like that. For commenters edition questionnaire.
I'm sure we've got
Also,
opinions.
like and subscribe.
Yo, I don't think we've said that at all.
I said it last episode. Now, so.
Of course you did.
Do what he said!
Do it! Oh my god,
you want people to do what I'm saying?
Apparently.
You go to jail if you do.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So, it will be alternate questions. You'll have, 30 seconds.
Yeah. Just a few now.
So, right. And, do you want to flip a coin?
How many questions are there in total?
At the minute, there's 18.
That's right.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors. Do it properly.
Oh.
I'm gonna punch you with a cock in it. So, 1, 2, 3, go, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, you go first.
Well,
He's gonna.
That ruins that. But anyway. So, question 1. How old was Terry Funk when he won the ECW World Title?
42.
Wrong. Do you want to have a guess, Carl?
Terry Funk.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
won the ECW title.
ECW title. So
Yeah.
no, he's not gonna be that old. He's back 35.
Wrong.
Who's closest?
You were closest.
Get half
42.
point?
No, because you
How
were
old was
still
he?
10 years off.
52.
52.
Bugger me.
You watched the match with me.
I knew he was
Was that what we were watching the other day?
No.
I knew he was older, but I was guessing 40.
Yeah.
No,
See,
'cause
where I
he's
thought-
still wrestling now, the crazy bastard.
Yeah, the guy's in his bloody 60s, nearly 70s. He's still bastard. Terry Funk, seriously, you're an absolute trooper, but you're bloody crazy.
Right, so none of you get a point for that one.
No, I'll
unfortunately.
accept that.
I mean, that is crazy. So, this is quite an easy question.
Yep.
What is the quickest match in WrestleMania history? And you get a bonus point if you can tell me which Mania it was, how long it was, and who was in it.
It's
How long the whole Mania was?
No,
Or
just how long the match was.
WrestleMania 33 for Rock, Eric Rowan, and it was about 20 seconds long.
Wrong.
What, on all accounts, or?
No, you can get half a point, I
Because
suppose.
of the Eric Rowan thing.
Yeah, you got the competitors, right?
Yeah.
It was WrestleMania 32, Eric Rowan versus Rock, and it was 7 seconds.
Wrong.
Was it 7? I thought it was 7.
6 seconds.
Oh, fuck's sake, that's...
So,
But it was 32, wasn't it?
yeah.
So that's
So,
half point, so you get half
alright, you
point.
get half a point each.
Okay, alright. Well,
I should get 3/4 points.
no, you're not. You can't dish out 3/4 of a point.
Just
I
keep
thought
it
it
in.
was 7 seconds.
Keep it in your mind. No, you were a second off.
Second off.
Yeah, just keep it in your mind what you're on.
Damn, 3 counts.
So yeah, Rigdon started, so now it's Kyle.
Yep.
How long was Nikki...
I thought it was question.
Yeah, no, it's
last
his
one.
question.
Yeah, it's my question next.
I
Third
thought it
question,
was
isn't
his
it?
question.
No, I guessed first on that one. So.
Oh, okay, alright. So Rigdon, how long was Nikki Bella's title reign? Record setting title
I was going
reign.
to say, she had more than one, didn't she? It was... Is there any leeway in terms of the amount of days, or do I have
I'll
to get
give you 3 days either
Oh,
way.
what you're about days?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll give you
yes.
3 days either way.
I'm saying it's 362.
Wrong. Kyle?
Alright, so
Gonna have a shoot at this.
it's definitely over a year because that was AJ Lee's record. So I'm going to go 380 days.
Wrong.
How far
See,
off?
either one of you is wrong, because I looked it up and I got 301 days. So I don't know if they were just counting WWE.
I thought it was just under a year.
See, I thought it was just over a year because what did they not use Nikki Bella to wipe AJ Lee from the history book?
Yeah.
Right. We'll look it up real quick now then.
Sorry, guys. Apparently, it's not about. I'm not saying it. People don't fact check. I'm not insulting at all. Will.
No, that's cool.
But it's one of those things where we all think slightly different things here, and apparently we've got lost in translation somewhere.
Where's Bill Murray? Where's Bill Murray?
Where's Bill Murray? Everyone's got Scarlett Johansson. You don't need Bill Murray.
It says
me I'd see it.
301 days,
Alright, for under one. Okay, so we're both wrong.
unfortunately.
I knew it was 300 plus.
Oh yeah, no, I knew it was over 300.
So now it's Kyle's question, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What was Edge's name in WCW?
Oh, piss. I can't actually remember this because it sounds like a porn star name.
See, I proper delved into like the depths of my knowledge as well here.
It's something Hardcastle.
Right, you got half a point so far. If you tell me what the first part is, you get the full point, Kyle.
I don't know.
Say something.
Do I get half a point? Like, you know, if he doesn't get the first half and I get the
You
first
piss
half?
off because I've already claimed a half point.
No, Rigdon.
I wouldn't have even guessed anyway, so I would have passed it, so.
Michael.
No.
No.
No, it's Sexton Hardcastle.
I was going to say Adam, so.
Oh, well, using his real first.
Yeah.
I knew it was something Hardcastle.
Right, so you have a whole point now.
Whoa!
You have half a point. So,
Really nice,
right,
yeah.
Rigdon's question. In what year did The Undertaker's streak start? And you get a bonus point for opponent.
It was Jimmy Snooker was the first one, wasn't it?
Right, I'll give you half of that so far. And you
Um,
can tell me what the WrestleMania is.
So, do you want the year or just the WrestleMania?
Both, if you can. But, I mean, I'll give you half a point as soon as you got the opponent right, no matter what.
I'm going to say... The year's going to be the funny bit. I'm going to say WrestleMania 7. I'm pretty sure WrestleMania 9 was the third one against Giant Gonzalez, and that match was shite.
Yeah, it was.
That's what Shawn Gonzalez was crap.
Yeah. I'm going to say...
Go Russia.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. You need an answer, mate.
Say 1989?
Nah.
Do you want to shout at this? You get a point though.
Because I
You
got
got-
the
you got
WrestleMania and...
The opponent, right? So I'll give you a point for that.
Alright.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't the right WrestleMania.
No, yeah, so I mean.
Oh, so I got the WrestleMania and the opponent, I just didn't get the...
Yeah.
I am going to say it was 1993.
Wrong.
I was going to say I thought
91.
I was going to say...
That was my,
I thought 91 was
thinking
WrestleMania
91.
3.
Yeah,
No, WrestleMania 9 I thought was 91.
So it's like, what, 1 point versus 1.5?
Yeah.
That's really annoying because I was going to say 91, but I didn't say it. So
I thought 91 was WrestleMania 9.
It's not bad. It's good though, isn't it? Like, it's proper delving into
It's trying to do the math in my head. It's like 34. Take away. I'm afraid.
Right. Kyle's question.
Yep.
Which WrestleMania is the only WrestleMania to have a main event in which the performers use their real name? You get a bonus point if you tell me which WrestleMania.
I know the wrestlers.
Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah, so that's 1 point.
WrestleMania 14.
I want to say 20.
Wrong.
It's 21 on it.
No, it's 19.
Oh, I knew it was close.
You get a point. You get the bonus point for the names.
Yay.
Yeah, see, I knew the wrestlers, but it's like, I knew it was around that area. Like when you said 14, I was like, Jesus Christ, around a bit of hard time.
Yeah, because the main event for that was
Obviously,
Austin Michaels.
Yeah, because Austin Brett was 13, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's like what, 2 points versus 1.5 now. Oh, started to heat up a bit. Rigdon, your question.
Question.
Who had the first ever ladder match in the WWE?
Just who had it?
Yes.
It was Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels.
Wrong.
Okay, you know what? That actually gets my answer.
Yeah.
No, if that's the case, I'm actually going to say Jimmy Snuka.
Wrong. You got half of it.
So
It's Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
See,
I thought it was Intercontinental Unification.
that's what I was thinking.
It was on an episode of like Superstars or something like that.
Oh yeah, but because like, can you truly count?
Yeah, because it
wasn't
I said first ladder match in WWE.
That is true. That's true.
But yeah, so it's 2-2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you half points since you got half of it right.
I knew Shawn.
See, notice how much more lenient Will is compared to Rigdon being an arsehole last time.
Yeah, but look how the questions.
A lot of mine were numbers last time, whereas
the questions are like.
And you've been adding like points, you know, like
yeah.
Yeah, like I give you kind of leeways with it. Right, so Kyle.
Yep.
What was ECW's first pay-per-view called? And you get a bonus point if you can tell me like the month and year.
ECW's first pay-per-view.
Yeah.
One Night Stand.
No, I meant like as in ECW's actual first ever pay-per-view. As a sole promotion.
That's a question. Yeah, I haven't got a bastard clue, to be perfectly honest.
Do you want to at least try and give me like the year? Like, I'll give you half a point.
Alright, so if it's ECW, it'll be in the 90s, so 93. No?
Rigdon, do you want to give it a guess?
I bet you say the name, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's it. But if you're going to give the half point for the year, I'm going to say 97.
Are you going to try and give me what would give you the other half point?
I only had one around 2000 cyber something.
All I need is the name, mate. You got 10 seconds.
I can't be the name.
Alright, so you get half a point for the year.
Yeah,
because you got it right. But it was called Barely Legal.
Fuck yeah! Fuck it! Yeah, I knew it. Because that's the whole one with the whole kid getting brutalised by New Jack, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't the mass transit.
It was around that sort of time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was roughly that. I was going to put a question about mass transit, but I don't know if either of you would have got it, so I didn't. Right, so it's Rigdon's question now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How long was Goldberg's streak in WCW?
What, days or matches?
As in, like, the number.
Yeah, so days of matches.
So how many days did he hold the belt, or how many times did he defend the belt?
No,
it's not the belt.
Streak.
It's the streak.
So,
okay.
So how many matches did he win in a row?
Oh, okay.
Is there any... No, that question shouldn't really have be with days and all that sort of stuff.
No, it's
I'm going to say... I bet you I'm probably close, but probably it's not exact. 183.
Do you want to give it a bash, Kyle?
I'm going to say 151, and it was broken by Kevin Nash.
Yeah, I knew it was broken by Kevin Nash.
Yeah, but I'm not giving you a point, like, because of that. It was 173. You were close, Rigdon.
I had two of the numbers.
Damn it!
Right.
We're also learning by doing all these questions as well as apparently the only one who actually knows anything about wrestling history.
Alright, so the next question is for Kyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it is, which female in WWE history held the Cruiserweight title? And I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me who she beat.
I have a feeling I know, but I'm not too sure.
I suspect it's probably Lita. And beating Cruiserweight, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Van Dam.
No. Do you want to give it a bash, Rick, then?
Yeah, it's probably going to be totally wrong. I'm going to say Molly Holly beating Crash Holly.
No, but you were closer. It was Jacqueline, and she beat Chavo Guerrero.
Okay.
That's actually a really hard question to answer.
I know, man. That's why I picked it.
Molly Holly did have a title of some sort, didn't she?
I think she won the hardcore title.
Yeah, that might be it. Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's been Crash Holly for. Of course, it'll be hardcore title.
Right, so that was your question, wasn't it, Carl?
Yeah.
So, Rigdon, your question is, who made Rey Mysterio take his mask off in WCW? So pretty much,
in my subconscious, I'm pretty sure I know this, but
who beat him? So then he had to remove his mask.
I'm gonna say Eddie Guerrero.
Do you want to give it a bash?
See, had you not said who beat him, I would have just said Vince Russo. But
I can't give bonus points for assholes. Like,
hey, look,
4 assholes or 2 assholes?
No, I don't think it was Eddie. It was probably someone really random.
I have an idea who else it could be, but they're probably wrong as well.
it's not necessarily one person.
So
So I'll give you another chance if you really want, Rigdon, because I didn't explain that.
Not
So
necessarily.
that means it could be a faction.
because that the way I worded it was kind of awful.
Yeah.
So
So I just want to see the NWO, but I think that's too obvious.
If he's right there, you can give him the point. Certainly,
no,
A Wolfpack then.
no,
Oh come on.
no, because of where they were.
Outsiders.
Hey, you give me like 3 guesses. That doesn't count, right?
But that was it. Was
Yeah, it was the
Oh
outside.
god, surely you
No,
get,
because they weren't the NWO and they weren't the
at least give
Wolfpack.
me half a point for NWO.
no, because that was 3 certain things. He was only
God,
going
you're
to give me a
such an
second
asshole.
one.
Shut up.
So, I'm on your side, Will.
Yeah, I know you are.
Up yours, Rick.
Okay. So,
You stupid blue smudge in your
your
head.
question, Kyle, now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought this was a really good question when I meant up.
Yep.
Can you name 3 WCW wrestlers that also held a world title in WWE?
Eddie Guerrero,
Yes.
Chris Benoit,
Yes.
and wait, I said what else is a big gold belt?
As in a world title.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I can tackle 3 of them.
See, I was gonna say Triple H.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Goldberg,
Yeah. I'm surprised no one's. you didn't
and
say
I was
Goldberg.
gonna say who's Booker T wasn't one, was it? Did he win the world title in WWE?
Yes. Yes,
Say-
he did.
I was going to say Booker T, but it's like, no, I know Eddie definitely won. I know Chris Benoit definitely
Yeah,
won.
because I got.
Oh, Jericho was the one.
I
was
wrote
gonna
down
say.
like Austin, Jericho, Guerrero,
Oh, yeah,
Foley.
I've got- Was it just
I said-
WCW title winners?
I said no. I just said WCW wrestlers that have
Okay.
won a world
So I was
title,
gonna say,
which could have meant either world title.
Yeah.
It didn't have to
so
necessarily.
that's why I was
be
going to say
big
Triple
gold
H, because like I know he was in WCW beforehand,
Yeah.
and I know he won the
Yeah.
world title. So.
belt. So I'll give you a point for that.
Yay. Does it mean, I mean, he gets points as
No,
well.
no,
or
no,
is it
no,
just
no.
like-
Because I was just going to say what I would have said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because obviously, yeah,
So
it's quite a
Rigdon.
simple question too.
Oh,
Well, I
come
got to put some normal ones in there. Alright, here we go, Rigdon. Your question is, who does the WWE classify as the first ECW World Champion?
So would that be once WWE owned ECW?
Yeah, and they look back at history and they were like, right, this guy is the reason why ECW was pretty much put on the map. It's not who you think it is. So before you think of any of the obvious guys...
So it's not original ECW, it's new ECW, or it is original?
It's a original, but it's not who you think it is.
So I know who was technically the first ever ECW champion.
Yeah, it was Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah.
So, no.
Because that was when it's Eastern Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
Yes.
See, now that is a fact, alright?
That's right.
That's a cool fact. See, that makes me want to give you half a point, but I'm not going.
Oh, come on!
I'm not going to because of the question. Because I said when
probably
WWE...
going to be wrong. I'm going to say Tommy Dreamer.
Wrong. Do you want to give it a blast?
I haven't second pick, but obviously I'll wait until
Right,
so say what my second pick would have been.
Well, it's an original, but it's not like a really obvious one.
Yeah.
Probably Rob Van Dam, man.
No, because RVD is I'd say I class him as one of the biggest ECW originals ever.
Okay.
It is Shane Douglas.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay,
I was going to say
franchise.
my second one was going to be Raven.
So that would have been closer.
Yeah.
Because I think Raven won it off of him.
Mikey Whitman.
Right, so it's your question.
Yep.
See, now I researched this, and the majority of it said this guy, so I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
Seeing as other websites and whatnot said it was someone else, so I'm going to go with this guy.
Okay.
So, who was supposed to be the original third man to form the NWO with Hall and Nash at Bash at the Beach?
Sting.
Correct.
I was gonna say like.
Because some I read was Bret Hart, and then some I read Sting, so... The majority of them
That's
said
why
Sting.
the NWO coloured black and white, because of actually Sting.
Well, at that time he wasn't black and white.
No, but it would have ushered in that Sting.
Kinda. But yeah, you got the points for that.
Hooray!
So, Rigdon.
I'm not keeping track of points anymore. I think it's like
you're winning. You're winning 4 to 2.5.
So, Rigdon, your next question. In which year did the final WCW Monday Nitro air? And I'll give you a bonus point if you can give me the month.
The month.
Yes. So you get a point for the year and a bonus point for the month.
I'm going to say the year's 2001.
Correct. So it's 1 point.
1.5 point.
The month.
1.
The month will be a shot in the dark. I'm going to say June.
No. Do you want to give it a bash anyway, Carl?
I'm gonna say November.
No. Actually, March.
So is that 1 point I get?
You get 1 point for the year.
My other choice was going to be April, so I was getting closer. June, April.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 4 to
See,
3.5.
I was actually gonna say 2002. So.
No, because Vince pretty much picked the card for the last Nitro.
Yeah.
Which is why he wanted Sting, Flair on last, even though they didn't really want to wrestle. So
next.
16, Kyle.
Yep.
Can you name 3 wrestlers who have performed in all 3 promotions? So that's WCW, ECW, the original ECW, and WWE, WWF/WWE.
How many? Just one list.
Just 3.
3 wrestlers.
Oh,
I know
gosh. That's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I know one for sure.
Oh god. Right, I'm gonna say Matt Hardy.
I don't know whether I should count modern ECW.
Still ECW,
I wouldn't. To me, I would count it as
I'd say
when they were
original.
separate entities.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I mean. I know what.
And not like WWE owned.
There's a few that I can think of, but I'm like, did they wrestle in that promotion though? I know they wrestled in 2 of them. I don't know if they wrestled in that one.
Well, I'll give you half a point for Matt Hardy.
Alright. So is this up to 3 points, is it?
Yeah.
Does Matt Hardy ever in WCW?
He was enhancement in WCW, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think I know they won the tag titles. But that was in WWE. I think they did perform once. I may have to look this up though.
Yeah.
Just in case.
For Dudley's?
Again, they're one of these ones I'm like, did they wrestle in WCW?
Again.
I was gonna say, like, I know they were definitely ECW and WWE.
Yeah.
And Mick Foley.
Right, Mick Foley is a point.
So
the
the point
other
for each,
two,
is it?
Huh?
Is it a point for each?
Yeah. The other 2, I am just having a look, just in case. This is where we'll have some elevator music.
That's Tequila.
Tequila!
I would remember watching bloody Mr. Bean as a kid and him dancing to it. For some reason, my dad used to find it hysterical. Obviously, you guys need to know that. I'm just making conversation, so.
I'm just trying to think of wrestling themes I can use as elevator music in the meantime.
Bum 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 bum. To be fair, if you go to a meeting and they're playing Samoa Joe's theme of the elevator, would you not feel like a badass going to the meeting?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Evolution. I feel like a badass going to the meeting.
Yeah, to be fair, you feel like a badass whenever you listen to Motorhead anyway, so.
Right, it doesn't look like the Dudleys were.
No.
So I can't. But they did hold the WCW tag titles.
Did they?
Yes. But I think that was with WWE.
Oh,
the
right,
invasion
yeah, because they still call
I was going to say,
WCW titles,
does that technically count?
To me, though, like this, at that point, WCW was an entity with WWE. They weren't, like, a separate thing. They've just called the titles WCW for some reason.
Yeah.
Because they had two lots, I'm guessing. So does he get a point and a half, does he?
Well, so far he's got a point and a half. I'm just checking up.
So that could go from point and a half down to a point.
What about the Matt Hardy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm giving you half a point for that, so you can have a point and a half.
Yeah.
Because the Dudley Boys are a no-go anyway.
Yeah.
So what?
So
you said Mick Foley, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's a point, and then I'll give you half a point.
Yeah, so that's a point and a half to him, sort of thing. So
Yeah.
he's 5.5 to my 3.5 at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
So what? Are you looking at Matt Hardy or?
Well, I give you... I'll have a look still.
I was going to say, like, I'm not, like, I don't want simpy points. Scott Steiner would be bastard one of them, I think about it.
No.
No, he wouldn't fall under ECW.
Nope. Could have said, like, Jerry Lawler, I think, at one point.
I have two, actually.
God. Should we just take this moment to talk about Matt Hardy and how is he working?
He's woken.
No, is he working?
No, he's woken.
He's woking.
Well, I don't know about you, but when I'm woken, I don't want Bass to go to work either, so... What are you doing? I don't know what you're lipping. Oh. Should we just take this moment to talk about that, or...
Well, what time it is?
What time's it? It's adventure time.
No, it's Vader time.
I was going to say it's Chico time, but...
Who the hell talks about Chico anymore? Jesus.
It looks like...
It's Rico.
Ooh, no, they only won the WCW tag titles as well. So, yeah, I'll still give you a point and a half, just because Matt was on the newer brand of ECW.
Okay. Yay.
But you could have had people like...
No, do you want me to give some answers, or... Because you only got, like, half it?
Well, I can't just give you the other half a point and a half.
Well, no, that's the thing, I can
let him
give
give
two.
3 names anyway, see if you get... Don't give him points even if he does get right answers.
Okay.
So I don't get points anyway?
No.
No, because the next question is yours anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I could have got, like, some things. I know two.
Right, you could have said Austin,
Yeah.
Jericho,
Well, I didn't know
Guerrero,
Jericho's.
Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko,
Perry Saturn.
Raven, Saturn. There's a lot of names you can say.
A lot of Yashidera.
See, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Stone Cold and Perry Saturn.
That's what I mean, like...
I was going to say Jericho, but I wasn't sure if he was ECW.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't sure if Stone Cold was ECW.
Yeah.
For 2 matches.
Oh. Does that count then?
Yeah, it
so
does.
he was owned by ECW. They
And
just
the
only used him
promo that
2
he
matches.
shoots is amazing.
It's the same as Dean Ambrose, like, he had like 2-3 matches
Don't
in
ever
NXT.
pick Stone Cold.
No, he's only used for a few matches in NXT, but he's still counted as part of NXT.
Fair enough.
So.
Yeah, there was a lot of names you could say.
But Dean Ambrose is trash though, so...
That's why I said, like, original ECW.
Yeah.
Because you could even have had Sandman.
He's in WCW?
Yeah, he's called Hack.
See, a lot of them was like,
He wasn't
I
allowed
knew
to be
they were in
drunk.
ECW, and I know they were in WWE, but were they in
It is, I could get 2 out of 3 of them, mate. It's really hard to work out.
Right, next question. Rickton. You ready?
Yeah.
How long did RVD hold the ECW TV title for? I'll give you a leeway of 5 days each way.
140 days. I don't know. No fucking idea.
Do you want to give it a bash?
A year.
You were closer. 700 days.
Jesus.
He broke his ankle and didn't give the belt up or something like that.
And people complained about bloody Asuka's title reign.
No, people complained about Amber's title reign where he didn't defend it.
That is true.
Right, and the last question I actually have down.
Yep.
Is
So I've lost then.
As it stands.
As it stands. So
Bollocks.
this is your
So I
question.
said 4 points back on that ECW 3-week one.
So WCW had a pay-per-view called World War 3.
Yep.
And they had a 60-man battle royal. Can you tell me who won it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's one of the big names.
Wait, what? What brand?
WCW.
WCW.
It's one of the big names, but it's not an obvious choice.
Big WCW name, not obvious choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Lex Luger.
No. Rigdon, you want to give it a shout?
What was the question again?
WCW held a pay-per-view called World War 3, and they had a 60-man over-the-top battle royal.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 or 3 rings or something. two rings, I think.
God,
So it's like
I
War
love
Games.
Dusty Rhodes'
It was
madness.
like War Games without the cell. Can you tell me who won it?
Can I get a year it was held in?
No. I guessed about, yeah.
No. Because I don't really think about putting the year down, because there's no point.
It's a one-off, like.
Yeah, I kind of give Kyle the only hints he needed.
What was the hints Carl got?
It's a big name, but not obvious.
He would have been in the top 8 names, probably, of the company.
There's the 2 other names I'm thinking now, but I'll say them after he's guessed.
What one did you say?
I said Lex Luger.
I'm gonna go. It's probably too early for it, but I'm gonna go Booker.
I tell you what, you guys are actually really, really close. It was Scott Hall.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say Scott Hall.
You see what I mean? He was in the top 8, I'd say, but he's not one of the obvious picks.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously Nash looked like an more obvious pick than he.
DDP at that time.
The other names I was thinking was Steiner.
I don't know if he made his change then to the short hair with the white and the glasses and the goatee and the
steroids.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it too because I want my head kicked off, but you know.
And I can't remember who I was gonna say, but I'd like to think they were both pretty decent guesses.
Oh no, I think they were. They were all the questions that I had so far.
Do you have 2 off the top of your head or?
Even if they're more WWE themed.
Alright, now I've got one.
Yep.
And it was...
Did that be for me then, was it?
Him?
No, it's actually your question then. Hang on,
No,
was
it
it?
wasn't. No, not a 60-man battle royale.
No, that was your question.
Alright, so no, your question.
How long was it between Kane's world title reigns?
And
So when he beat Austin...
did he win the ECW title before the World Heavyweight?
I'm not counting that.
You're not counting ECW?
Not counting ECW because it's stupid.
I'm gonna
ECW
say...
isn't stupid, that was. They're rebuilding.
Does it matter on like the exact days or is it just like the amount
I
of
just
years?
want the amount of years.
I'm gonna say 12 years.
I'll give you half a point. 13. If I'm not mistaken, it's 13.
I was gonna say I was under pressure as 12 as well. So.
I was gonna say it was 99 to 2011. That's what I was guessing.
When I'm trying to think of when he beat Ray.
They fed Ray to him. Ouch.
Yeah, but Kane won Money in the Bank, cashed in the same night, so it started like a triangle thing for Taker to come back.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll look it up, but I will get, alright, fine, I'll give you the whole point.
No, half point's fine.
You
It's
sure?
It's not like I can catch up on Carl, because you didn't pass over the question and ask.
That's because there was no point.
What, when Carl got
I'm not
half
giving you,
the
I'm not
three-way
giving
mark?
you a point and a half, mate.
No, it doesn't even matter if it's a point and a half. I had more questions answered than Carl got by.
Why does he have to be a bitch?
No, that would at least, like, you know, with that last question, that means I would have won
Hey,
by
I've
half
been a
point.
very lenient quizmaster.
That is true.
I've been
Unlike
Fuck
you,
your lenience.
I was gonna say you being well timed.
I've been giving you
well,
bonus
it's-
points for everything.
I gave you leeway in the answers. Just you didn't get the answers right, so I wouldn't give you the points.
I call BS. Oh, alright.
And I have one more question.
Go on.
I think this is the right event. I think I hope so. This is one I'll have to look up as well.
Yep.
Stone Cold participated in a triple threat match at King of the Ring 2001 for the world title.
Yep.
Who were his opponents?
Triple H. And there's got to be Triple H of Rock, shortly.
Do you want it rigged in? Because they're both wrong.
I was going to guess Triple H and Rock. I'm going to say 2001. So...
Remember, this is the same event that Shane and Kurt, I think, had their match.
Okay.
I think.
I've watched that match like 4 times.
This is a match
just
for
because
me.
it is hilariously violent.
Was Stone Cold the champion at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
He went in as champion and came out as champion.
Okay. Against 2 opponents.
But that case, it's definitely not Triple H.
I'm going to check it out and see New Age Outlaws.
So he faced both of them in the same match.
Well, it's triple threat, isn't it?
Wrong. It was Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho.
To be honest, I was going to say those fucking
Because Benoit had to take a year out.
But I was like, I wasn't sure if that was like, before Benoit had already won the world title, because they didn't really push him for the world title until after he won the Rumble.
2004.
Yeah, they never held for world title once, didn't they?
Yeah, but he was supposed to win the ECW world title from Punk.
And then the
obviously before the tragedy.
before.
Before the
And
incident.
then Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan, cunt.
Yeah, there's going to be a time where I actually do want to have a proper discussion about this. But...
Did you realise
We're
that...
about an hour and a quarter in.
Yes, and it will also cause all the controversy in the world.
What about Kevin Sullivan, cunt?
Yeah,
Well, plain simply, I don't care if people hate that word. He is a...
he is that.
Yeah, along with Vince Russo.
Not as much
Not
so.
as much as Vince
but-
Russo.
That actually,
Stop copying me, bitch.
I'd actually argue he's more so than Vince Russo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vince Russo ain't as much as what Kevin Sullivan is.
Oh, sorry, I've very well said it. Right now, so it turns out I actually won that quiz, which was unexpected.
By shenanigans. Like it if you call for a recount.
Or do I have to go home and write another quiz?
No.
I thought my quiz was pretty good though.
Give me my 2 points.
I thought it was kind of out there with some of the
Yeah.
questions.
Alright, so...
including females,
Yeah.
you know?
Alright, out of all the questions we've asked,
Yeah.
what do you reckon the hardest question has been?
I don't know, because there's been a few that we...
Totally stumped everybody.
That RVD one stumped you both.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's a good
There's
one.
one of your questions. No, was it yours? No, it was Rigdon's.
Go on.
About the
Season of NXT winners.
longest and shortest women's title reigns at NXT.
Mm.
And how many days difference was that? That was a bastard.
It was good
Because
question.
there's a big old gap there. Because
Basically a year gap.
Yeah, because I won the title for like 520 odd days.
I didn't realise Ember's title reign was that short. And
Yeah,
then
but
for
that's
some
a good
reason
thing.
I was comparing it to Paige's title reign. It's like,
Paige never lost the belt. She
that's
gave
what
it
I mean.
up.
Neither did Asuka.
That's true. And even Asuka technically lost the belt.
No.
She's still technically a champion in a sense.
But
But
yeah.
again, she has lost her streak steady, or she's not really a champion anymore.
Yeah, we're not getting into that.
Anyway, yeah, it's been about an hour and a quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
call it a
good.
we've talked about Progressive Rumble and how I generally don't believe if anything happens that it's going to matter.
We give our condolences to Bruno.
We give it a condolences to
Because
Bruno.
without him, we probably wouldn't be sat here talking about
We all
wrestling.
did his biased quiz.
I don't know. How was it biased? Bonus points pretty much in every question.
Yeah, but you didn't.
And I was giving you half
you-
points for answers that were bollocks.
But you handed over every question, bar the one that would have got me to the 5.5
Because I
points of
didn't,
Kyle.
because I didn't feel there was any like reason to give you.
Because I said I knew 2, and you're like, no,
Yeah,
fuck
because
Tom,
that
I
would
don't give a shit.
have been 2 points, and 2 points I didn't have. 'Cause I only
Screw
had
you
a point.
guys.
I only had a point and a half, mate. So you can call it bias if you want. You can give Kyle all the points in the world next quiz, and I'll still
No,
hopefully
because
try and
what
beat
you just
him.
win another quiz. Bollocks.
As it stands, okay, we've earned 4 out of 3 quizzes.
I have lost all of them because of biased.
Not
No,
that much.
in my case, I wasn't being biased. You did fall off a little bit short, man. You're only a point and a half behind.
Yeah, that's not that much.
What, this one or your
No,
one?
my one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And to be fair, AJ Styles cost you half a point, so...
The funny thing is, I saw that and I almost put it in this one as well. But I thought no, because, that would have been really biased.
Yeah. Styles, mate.
It wouldn't matter, just still biased.
So yeah, we've just learned Will is apparently king of marks. He's 2-1.
Soon to be 3.
Right.
If we don't have a
Did he
quiz.
win the NXT one?
Yep.
Only just, I think.
I can't remember the point.
Yeah,
It was like half a point in it, I think.
I pissed up NXT one because I called BS on half the questions.
I knew like Loki probably scored me the winner.
Yeah, Loki did score you for winner.
Caval. But no, I like this. I like the way that we're doing it.
It's the fact that you didn't consider the UK Championship as an NXT title.
Yeah, no.
I don't consider it the UK Championship
Because I've only ever seen it defended on TV once.
Doesn't matter,
and
it's
on
still a
one
title.
pay-per-view. I know that.
And it was in the match of the year, so therefore it's an NXT title.
It means
Actually, it wasn't in our match of the year, so...
It was in my top 2.
it was in one of our. It was in like the overall picks for one.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
but if you go at our overall picks of last year, we voted Dream Black higher.
I think it's
That's
still,
'cause it was-
as it stands, I think...
Yeah, but do you know what we're gonna vote this year?
Gargano is the best match ever.
One of your questions actually screwed me big time. It's the matches which were nearly 5 stars.
Yeah.
And all 3 of those, even you said, "Oh, that's an awesome match. That was awesome. That was awesome."
That's
But all 4.5.
Bastard.
Well,
It'd be
not
4
like
3/4.
4 3/4.
Yes, look at this prick.
No, look at Meltzer. Tell him to
No,
swallow.
let's not.
I like the guy. I like the guy, but he's a bit biased when it comes to that.
Let's not get into that because. Yeah, have you watched New Japan? Oh no, wait, you don't like indie companies. Fuck off, Rick. Then
I would happily watch a lot of Ring of Honor, but
cut
I
it
just
now.
haven't got time.
Cut it now. Fucking Rick. Then indie promotions. Shit.
I watch UPW and BLW.
They're like insects compared to.
And Bill
And I
T.
would-
And...
I used to watch WCPW until they changed their name.
Yeah, well, I used to watch WCW.
Yeah,
I used to watch WCW for like.
Obviously, didn't
Once
realise
a
what
month.
half the questions were. Then I said.
because I used to watch it once a month for its last year.
well, what's month for his last year? So it was this one.
This is when like Steiner was champion, probably. Feuding with
I
I think it's
and
Booker
Booker.
champion.
Yeah, him and Steiner feuded for the belt.
And Booker won for WCW title in the very last match of Nitro.
I'm sorry I've been lazy as
No,
WWE man.
yes.
Or
I think
WWF
it
man.
was. Very last match.
Yeah, he left WCW champion.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was the very last match. I know Flair, Sting was probably.
Oh no, I'm saying, but his last title match.
Oh,
WCW.
okay, his last match WCW.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not claiming that as half a point, but I don't know if Rick knew it. So
He's still probably the most successful WCW wrestler. Maybe
apart from Triple H.
Jericho.
And Jericho.
I wouldn't count Triple H. Because Jericho actually had a tenure there.
To be on about Booker.
Yeah. Booker, Ray.
Totally.
Jericho.
Jericho is up there.
Sting.
That's an interesting question.
I'd say Jericho.
That's
I
open
would
to
say
debate,
Jericho.
though. I think.
What about
Yes.
Edge? Would you count Edge?
No.
No. I'd say I'd say Jericho's probably like in terms of like its combined lot.
Yeah.
You could say Hulk Hogan.
But it is
Hulk
true.
Hogan.
Actually, to be fair, Hulk Hogan went into WCW popular anyway. So.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean.
And do you know who didn't succeed in WCW?
And he still come back to WWE and won a world title.
Bret Hart didn't succeed in WCW.
No, that was awful.
Yeah, considering how he's like world's #1, they book him in an angle where was it Sting Hogan where they messed up the booking like
Yeah, Starrcade 1997.
as like a not another screw job, and that wasn't a screw job.
Yeah, the
there's
finish-
a legit 3 count.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a fast count, but there was loads of rumours that Hogan persuaded the ref to normal count. The fast count was supposed to happen earlier in the match, or like Sting didn't kick out because he didn't get like a signal. There's so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a mess. The finish was just a mess.
Yeah.
Anyway, this podcast's gone longer than I thought it was going to.
Oh, well, to be fair, we're nearly at an hour 20 miles. So I just talk for another minute and a bit.
What about Rick didn't thinking I was biased?
You are biased.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, because I know more.
Sportman, you. That's weird.
At least we're going to win something this season.
Well, why are we degrading to arguing about football?
Chelsea going to win the FA Cup. Okay, we're going on to football now, so I think it's time to call.
Yeah, let's just cut this end bit. Let's just cut it.
Alright.
If you could pick a wrestler to be in a football team, who would it be?
Oh, no.
Neville from Newcastle. Because he wasn't actually going to think about becoming a footballer instead of a wrestler.
I'm surprised you didn't say Balor.
For Spurs.
Womp, womp, womp.
Right. Anyhow, yeah, on that
Just 'cause
note,
they bottled it.
on that note of Rigdon's favourite wrestler being dragged down to his least favourite football team's level, I'm going to call that a show, guys. So, thanks for watching.
Just end it. I don't care.
Yep.
I should just cut away to crying. Alright, peace, guys.
Yep.